Hello, you're watching Half Asian Tarot Queen. I am Lisa, here to do a reading. We're fully in eclipse season now. We had the Ring of Fire solar eclipse. I did a reading for that. Well, I'll link up here, but it was talking about shocking cataclysmic change. So yeah, we'll see what we get for the in between the eclipses. When I did the split, I got the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. So it's interesting. There's like some kind of construction going on in the background, so it's kind of a disruptive moment. But yeah, so this is like sort of community coalescing around something, and then this is sort of like taking a time out. So let's see what happens. When I pull this down, I got the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and we got, I mean, all of this together, it's like this speaks to the shocking cataclysmic change that came through with the eclipse, leading to a new foundation, and there being like a lot of sort of chaos ensuing as this unfolds. So there's that. But for this community, it's like things are gonna move forward, and we're putting this burden down. So it does seem like there's kind of like 2 outcomes that are happening, like for this community. This is a good change, but it's gonna actually be very disruptive for some people. So under the 4 of Swords, we have the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Death, and the Ace of Swords. So there's a truth coming out, which is going to change things, and it's going to bring some kind of positive, loving message for whoever is standing their ground here. So it's like whoever's been sort of standing their ground through this, I think it's like they're going to be taking a time out, but ultimately this is going to be a really positive change. So again, like there's going to be 2 outcomes here. Shocking cataclysmic change. Whoever's had to like sort of stand their ground against adversity, like leading up to this, there's going to be some relief and a moment to take a time out while this chaos ensues. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right, so then when I go to the Mystical Shaman, I get the Witness and the Serpent. So that's really interesting. This is a card of empowerment. It's a card of like Kundalini energy rising, like someone's actually coming into their power, like they've fully mastered their energy, and it's leading to sort of like this ascension moment, you know. And then we have the Witness. So this is someone who, it's like when you've come into alignment with sort of like your destiny and what the divine intends for you, and you've eliminated your own internal distortions, and it's almost like this happens, this empowerment, but it's not even like you actively have to do anything about it. It's like you actually just can like allow it to unfold and witness the miracle as it unfolds. So that kind of speaks to this. You know, this person has like stood their ground against all this adversity, but they've turned that energy within and healed their own energy and focused on themselves. And so now there's this moment of like awakening where all this karma is happening, and just it's like they don't even really have to do anything about it. They can just trust that the universe or the divine or God has their back, and they're just going to sit back and, you know, get some popcorn and watch it unfold, because it looks like that's what's going to happen. Like for the eclipse season, it's like it's almost like a timeout for them, and they just get to sit back and watch as like all the craziness unfolds. It's funny because like right before we came out here, I was watching, because they're doing a vote on Capitol Hill right now as I'm doing this reading about who the next speaker is going to be. And like I think that kind of speaks to this moment. It's like, you know, like you can fight and claw and try to like win power, or, you know, but if you truly have power, you don't have to do any of that. Like that just becomes unnecessary. So it's like the people who will like do anything, whether it's shady or not, to like win, often don't have sustainable outcomes, you know, and that's kind of what this is speaking to. Okay, so when I go to the Ancestors deck, we get Heart Guardian, Love and Let Yourself Be Loved. We have the Sun, Enjoy Success and Happiness. We have the Hunter, Track Down Your Fears and Desires. And Magic Guardian, Unlock the Magic Within. Yeah, so I think this really is kind of a confirmation of what I just said. Like, it's like people will claw and, you know, reach for outcomes that they want, but all of that is like an illusion, because the real work is within your own heart and internal. And so if you've done that, then there's nothing to be done. Like, it's all just going to unfold as what it's meant to be. So it's like really an internal journey, but like the crow starts cawing right as I say that. Most people don't necessarily see that, you know, they're fooled by the illusion, and they go for the material outcomes that aren't really like sustainable and don't really last. So it's an interesting message. It looks like it's going to be an interesting eclipse season. When I pulled out the Curious Creatures Tarot, we got the Sun and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So again, there's going to be different outcomes, and it's like, it seems like it's dependent on whether you've done the work within or if you haven't. You know, that's basically the determining factor, because there is going to be a change that's going to happen, and the outcome is going to be determined here. Okay, so I'm just going to pick. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom. So this is a situation of loss. It's a situation of lack. You know, it's kind of like a moment to sort of heal. I mean, that's the opportunity that's there. Like, you can take this moment to look within and see what needs to change, or you can refuse the feedback and like stay in this state of loss. But we have the Fool, taking a leap of faith into the unknown, Temperance, and we have the Star. So this speaks to this, is kind of, I'm getting the same message again. It's like when confronted with this situation, this person is facing it head on, you know, and they've healed it and brought it into balance. And this person is going to rise. This person is the Star. This is the person who's healed. They've brought things into balance, and this is going to be a really good outcome for that person. So next I'm just going to go to the Sacred Forest, pick a final card for this reading. Then I'm going to go back and see if we got any outcomes on this election that's happening right now. Okay. All right, these two just fell out. So we got Moonlight Enchantment, Magic, and we got Foggy Bog, Patience. So yeah, I think this is a moment for taking a time out, letting things unfold, and watching the magic all around. Because all the work it's already happened, and this is a moment to sit back and watch the votes get counted.